You okay? Sorry. I had so many years to work out how I was going to tell you, and now I seem to be getting it all. Not that there was any way of saying it and protecting you. Of course not. It was brutal. But that's why you had to get to know me first. So you could see who I am now. So you could see how God's love has changed me. So when I tell you how deeply and totally I repent, and how far away I am from that disconnected, unthinking young man, when I took your husband's life, that you'd know how absolutely and how deeply I mean it when I say to you, Emily, that I am truly, truly sorry.
I'm going to play hard to get.
He's already had you.
Hard to get twice, then.
Eileen, you've been like a caged tiger trying to get him in his pyjamas. Do you not think he'll spot the difference?
Well, if he's feeling pressurised because he's broken some vow of celibacy...
Wait, could be out. I mean, he's probably just had to nip home and, I don't know, dump his wife.
That's not funny.
No, I realised that as I was saying it. But basically, I bet my tips he'll be back on your doorstep in a full tux and roses before the day's out. He's just scared of falling in love. Now more to it.
What is it you want?
I'm not naive. I don't expect your forgiveness. Only God can forgive.
So why are you here?
I walked out of prison a changed man. I looked at things differently. I could see the pain that people were in. People on the wrong path like I was, but I saw something that I'd never even noticed before. I saw hope. I had a chance to make a difference. But not until I'd found you and told you how I feel about what I'd done to your life.
You have no idea what you've done to my life.
No, it's not coming out right. I'm not saying it properly. I never expected my life to move on. So when last night I was seeking happiness before putting to rest the whole reason why I'd come here.
Putting it to rest?
No, I mean starting to. I swear. I am not taking any of this lightly or easily. Don't you understand? Getting to know you means I can better understand the man I took from this world.
Don't you touch that. Don't touch him.
Look, I just want you to...
I don't care what you want.
Of course, I don't want it to sound...
You lied your way into my life, into my church, into my home.
I had to let...
Get out! Oh, God help me.
Emily, just...
Get out!
Switch your flaming phone on, Tracy. Oh. Yeah.
She'll be in a cardboard box on the street by now, your daughter.
What, you believe that and you're here propping up the bar? Some great grandmother. When you're ready, please, Sean.
We'll need anaesthetic for your conscience.
I'll have a white wine if you're buying. I did stop my boyfriend lamping your boyfriend one this morning.
Well, you'd have done Steve a favour because Charlie would have battered him.
Having your ex and your current at loggerheads has a certain adrenaline rush, doesn't it? Maybe that's just me. Mind you, when mine did it, there were shotguns.
Must have been terrified. Red wine, please.
Red wine?
I'll get these and a white wine, please.
What is it with you?
Steve and Charlie kicking off is funny the first time, but it's going to be very dull if they're enemies. We'll copy. So, let's confuse them. Behave like mates. They'll have to be civil with each other, which will be much more entertaining.
One red wine, my little poppet. One white for you. Cheers, darling.
Oh.
Large vodka and orange, please, Sean.
Hey, tell you what, kid, you can have it on me if you take over babysitting Eileen. Left alone, she's prone to spiralling into pessimism about fellas.
You're talking to the wrong woman.
Oh, that was heartfelt.
Good. You can take over.
What do you mean?
Sticking pins in Tracy, swung round in here all day, while your granddaughter's babysat by the bogeyman.
I don't know why I'm surprised Tracy's behaving like a fool. I mean, look at her mother.
What have you done?
Oh,
There you go, Dad.
thanks, darling.
Cheers.
You know that fella from the other night, the one that I...
Had a bit of harmless flirting with.
Well, hardly harmless. He's only turned up at work, hasn't he, with plans.
What perfume are you wearing? I might borrow some.
I mean, plans. He's after planning permission for something. He's missed the deadline. He wants me to bump him up the queue. If I don't, he'll tell Ken.
Oh, tell Ken what? That you had half a snog and then bottled it. You know, I hope you told him where to get off.
Well, he scared me.
Look, you say now, do you hear me? That is blackmail.
I know.
Yeah, well, two daffs don't make a sensible.
No.
Flaming men. Why can't they just be who they say they are instead of messing with our heads?
I'd employ a good old railway guard's whistle to work in the same manner as a public house bell does at last orders.
I fear he is having a somewhat irregular day. Haley was concerned about him earlier.
Well, I'm not wasting more track time. Don't be long.
Could I just draw your attention to our hours of business? Although clearly you are busy with something of moment.
I'm sorry. I'll just finish writing this. Sometimes written seems more committed, more substantial, don't you think?
Quite, yes. Well, yeah, well, look, you carry on and well, I'll just, can I get you anything else?
No, I'll be going.
No, you please, you continue. I can see you're upset.
I've been tested again, and I've failed again. Shouldn't be so difficult to get it right, should it?
No, indeed, not, no.
You had another visitor?
Yeah, who?
Shireen. Who's she?
No one.
Arsey cow, she was.
All right, enough of that, please.
She another one of your collection of birds?
When did you start calling women birds, eh?
Take it that's a yes. I've started drawing a timeline of your exes. There's my mum, there's Sunita, Deirdre's here. Where's Shireen fit in your life?
She doesn't fit in anywhere, neither will you if you carry on like this. Now, why don't you go in there and do what I'm paying you to do?
How stupid can he get?
I've
knocked myself out, and I can see my handbag from here.
I'm sorry, but...
Don't worry yourself. I'll go and sit in the pub till Jamie's home. You all right? Emily not in? You can come sit with me for a bit if you want.
Still, you're at my door. This is yours. More of your words.
Emily, please, just read it. I didn't explain myself very well before. I was clumsy.
Clumsy? Wasn't clumsiness your defence? It didn't go quite as I meant it to. It was only a robbery, except I was clumsy.
Yes.
Yes. Now take your clumsy letter, your blood-stained letter. I don't want it or you on my doorstep. You'd no right to come into my life. No right.
I'll stay for one, eh?
How did you manage to get yourself locked out anyway?
It wasn't easy. Normal levels of stupidity wouldn't have managed it.
You can come to mine if you like, and keep my mind occupied while I'm waiting for Ken.
Don't let her talk herself into doing something illegal.
Illegal?
Don't ask. Are you coming, Eileen?
Not just now. Thought thought you were running away from me. Ed? Ed!
And she brought her tea back up all over Lammy, the duvet and the carpet. So if you don't call me back in what? Hang on, this had better be you trying to get through. Yeah. Who? Macca! Yeah! Long time no here. How long are you in town? What, chucked you out again, has she? What, engaged? You? Yeah. Give me a buzz when you know what pub you're in. No, I've just got a couple of things to sort out here, then I'll be down. Well, no, it's just work stuff. It's a bit annoying, but I'll see to it. Won't take long. Great. I'll see you later. Shut up.
So go on, what happened?
Our eyes met across damp cobbles. Got into his car and drove off into the drizzle.
Well, he probably hadn't seen you.
He'd seen me.
Well, you know what it's like, Eileen. Sometimes you can be looking straight at someone and you wouldn't know.
He'd seen me, all right.
Well, then it's like I said. Yeah, he's probably head over heels in love with you and his bottle's gone. Bit of soul searching, he'll be back on your doorstep with a tux on and
he
a
won't.
bunch...
Doesn't want me, end of.
Well, I can't believe that.
Yeah, we'll try, because I'm having to.
Well, if that's the case, then stuff him.
Not that easy.
Yeah, you're best rid. Get back to worshipping false idols like cream cakes, white wine,
Just
chocolate...
shut up, Sean! You don't listen, do you? He lied to me. Now, this whole thing might have been some big game to him, but it wasn't to me. And I can't just shrug my shoulders and go on to the next bloke like you can, because my feelings don't work like that.
Didn't mean to take things out on you, all right? Sorry.
Who is she then? Shireen?
Please.
Is she a girlfriend?
Look, it doesn't matter who she is.
Matters to me.
What you gotta understand is that things are really difficult for me right now. They're difficult. I mean, one minute I know who I am. I'm a husband, I'm a father to twins, and next I'm a divorcee and I'm a father to you.
And what to Shireen?
Look, why are you so obsessed with Shireen?
Why won't you just tell me who she is?
She's my daughter.
You're kidding? Another flaming sister? What are you trying to do to me? I liked being an only kid.
I'm sorry. And I wish I could start all over again. You know, I'd tell everybody everything. I'd fix this mess.
Don't you want some good to come out of this?
It's a bit late for that now, though, isn't it?
No, it's not. There is one thing we could do.
What's that?
But we'd both have to do it. Together. You and me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, anything to make our lives better.
We could go on Trisha.
You haven't listened to a word I've said, have you?
I've done naught but listen. But you know what? Wouldn't surprise me if next thing he says is actually I'm your mum, a man to looking after you need. And that's not my job, is it?
I hear you moved in with Charlie.
Good news travels fast, eh?
You think you're stronger than me, don't you? But believe me, when he's done with you, you won't recognise yourself. That's how it happens, you see. Bit by bit, and then you turn into someone else.
What, like hairy hands and that? Werewolf type? No wonder she kept out of sight. What, like the curse of the Were Barlow?
I'm only saying, for your own good. He'll end up controlling you.
Well, here's me out for a drink while he babysits my daughter. He's probably wondering what to cook for my tea. If that's me being controlled, I quite like it.
You've certainly attended to the detail. And this is just before you deconstructed the set.
24 hours before she made me choose between me marriage and me railway.
She must have seen that you were destined for the trophy.
Indeed. Which was why she issued the ultimatum, a true test.
And you chose the railway?
No. I chose her.
I thought that you said that she left you.
She did. But not until I dismantled the whole thing.
Oh.
She took with her my enthusiasm and purpose, hence it remaining boxed up until now.
Well, it's by far the most comprehensive miniature railway system.
Roy, if I could only recreate, or even advance what I'd achieved, have another attempt at that trophy, wouldn't that show the permanence of endeavour over the transience of matrimony?
Well,
a true step towards a new life where Sheila was just a trivial obstacle on my way to glory.
Glory, yeah. It is certainly an achievable aim.
Oh, great, Emily, yes, let's all burn in our beds, shall we? Oh, good heavens.
It was for Ernest.
I thought you were in bed. Oh, well, shall I relight it for you?
When somebody's suffered, you can't let go of those moments they suffered. Why is that? Even though you know it's long over and you can't change anything, even if it was only seconds, a split second. And people say, oh, at least he didn't suffer. But what must he have felt? With all his faith, there must have been fear, regret, sadness at leaving me. Even in that split second, all that. Don't you think?
Emily, are you not well?
You didn't trust Ed, did you?
Ed? Oh, what's he done? Has he robbed you? Look, I'll ring the police if that...
Of course. Ed, Jackson, oh, Norris. Thomas Edward Jackson. Ed Jackson.
But what's he taken, Emily?
Ernest. He murdered my Ernest.
Cheers. Well, Ken trusts you, doesn't he?
Well, yes. I mean, we trust each other. Although we have surprised each other too often with a bolt out of the blue.
But look, if you let this bloke blackmail you, you don't know where it'll end.
That's what Eileen said.
Eileen's right.
But it's easier for her and for you.
Why? Because we ain't got marriages to save?
No, I'm sorry, love. I didn't mean that. I'm just in a bit of a state.
Which is why you've got to stop it from going any further.
It's too late. I've already done what he asked.
You what?
I've stamped the application through to the short list. I didn't even have the nerve to tell Eileen. I mean, she's right. Two dafts don't make her sensible. But this is more than just daft. This is my job on the line.
Don't answer it.
Well, I have to. What if he comes back while Ken's here? It's Charlie.
Not much better.
Where is she?
What, you mean Tracy?
Of course, Tracy. You stupid.
Here, there's no need for that.
Look, I'll take Amy.
You seen her?
A while ago, yeah.
Where?
Oh, come on. You know you're the only reliable man in my life. Look, I'm really sorry I hurt you.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, of course I did. I know you don't shrug off having your heart broken. I'm not stupid.
I don't mind what people think of me.
I don't believe that either. Look, you were just trying to be optimistic about Ed and... Well, I just wanted to bury my head in the sofa and cry. I've not let anyone close enough to have that effect since, well, just not, and I hated myself for it, and I guess I wanted everyone else to hate me too.
You'll have to work a lot harder than that.
Cosy?
Charlie, I was just coming to find you.
We don't have kids in here.
So you shouldn't. Kids take over a place. Mess it up. Stink it out.
Oh, come on, you don't mean that. You like her.
Where's your phone?
I'll take Amy. Come on.
The battery's dead. You weren't trying to find me, were you?
A couple of hours, you said.
Doesn't time fly, eh, Trace?
Brought you a present.
Oh, yeah?
You'll need it at your mum's. Pick the rest of your stuff up tomorrow.
You're not...
I'm off to town to meet a mate. Maybe cop off. That's what you do, isn't it? When you're newly single.
Here, see. This might help to calm you down a bit.
I'd imagined meeting them. Murderers.
Yes, well, you should never have had to.
In my mind, they were cold, indifferent. And I forgave them. Pitied the godless path they'd chosen. Hoped that my forgiveness was like lighting a small candle in their dark souls.
Well, if he sets foot in the street again, now I'm ringing the police.
What would they do? He's served his sentence. He's forgiven by society. He's forgiven by God. And now he's come looking for me. Oh, Norris. What am I going to do?